So my name is Christine Sowa Liperd. I am a third-year PhD student under Dr. Kathleen Carley in the Societal Computing PhD program. I did my undergraduate at MIT, where I double majored in math and management operations research. After that, I worked for a bit, and one of those places where I worked was the Johns Hopkins University Applied Physics Lab. While I was there, they paid for me to get my master's at night in computer science, and it's also where I learned about social network analysis, which led me to this program here. Societal computing is taking computer science and applying it to the problems that are facing society at large today. So this can range anywhere from things like I work on, which has to do with fake news or data and privacy. The societal computing program was hands down the easiest fit for me that I knew if I got in, I definitely wanted to go to. This was my top program in terms of this is what I want to study, this is what I want to do research in, and this is who I wanted to do it with. There were other programs I applied to just in case I didn't get in, but it ended up being that I got in and I was able to work with all these people that I was really over the moon to work with. Basically, if you're hearing people talk about computer science in the news in the context of a problem, there's someone at Carnegie Mellon's ISR that's trying to fix that problem. I think it was mostly that I was working, learning about social network analysis. In particular, a lot of my applications were for the defense community, and I thought it was so fascinating that you could model like terrorist cells and that they were active on social media. So I was very interested in that. And I approached the professor about this and began working with him at the lab more. And I was so interested in his work that I asked where he did his PhD program, and I found out it was under Dr. Carley. So I applied for the program specifically hoping to work with her like he did. It feels like the right time to be doing this kind of research because it's so pertinent and so many people want to know the answers. I get asked daily from people who don't even know anything about computer science, what sort of misinformation is out there, how it's spreading, and how I can quantify it for them. So the fact that so many people want to know is really exciting. It gets me out of bed in the morning. It gets me excited to do API polls and data cleaning to write the papers that make them interested in this work. I really like how friendly and approachable all the faculty, staff, and students have been. No one feels like they're too good to work with someone else, and they're always happy to sit down and talk with you. Even if they don't have time at that moment, they'll say like, oh, can you come by like later today and we can discuss this and I can share my ideas with you. So that's something I really appreciate about ISR. I'd say this area of research is really interesting, and most universities you'll only see maybe like one professor working on something that's related to societal computing, and they'll kind of be that one person. But at Carnegie Mellon, there's an entire school of computer science with so many different areas. And the Institute for Software Research is an entire institute that takes the place of just like that one lone person in the CS department at a smaller school. So you have so many different people that you can work and collaborate with.